Hey everybody, so just another quick little sort of tip for Windows use here. For Linux, for a long while, there have been really nice plugins and add-ins that you can use for your clipboard history. And there have been programs certainly for Windows as well. I'm not sure what there is for Mac. I'm sure that there's an app that you can get. But Windows has recently added this functionality in so that you can use your clipboard history to actually go back and paste things that you haven't written in a while, which is really nice. It's actually been super helpful with things like using Google Classroom when I have to post things to multiple classes over and over again. You know, if I have 4 different things that I have to post to 4 different classes, I'll copy the first one, post it to the first class, copy the second one, post it to the first class, the third, the fourth. Now when I go to the second class, I can hit the Windows key and V instead of just Control V, and it gives me that list of those 4 possible things. So let me show you what I mean here. So let's say I want to Control C, come down here, Control V, right? And now I can Control V as many times as I want. Let's do this again. Control C, Control V, right? And now let's do this next one. Control V, Control V, Control V. But for whatever reason, let's say I now want to paste thing 1 again, or stuff 1. Normally, with the regular clipboard, there's no way to do that. And that sucks, because oftentimes you'll find yourself pasting things that you had used recently. Usually it's within the same day, but it could even be from a day or 2 ago. Things that you've pasted recently, but which are no longer in the clipboard, because the clipboard effectively saves the last thing that you Control V'd, the standard run-of-the-mill clipboard. However, what I can do here is, instead of Control V, so Control V would just paste the last thing that I copied, I can do Windows V. And you see now it gives my clipboard history. Now I've recently cleared this because there was some personal stuff in here. But now you see I can go in and I can paste something that I've recently had in there. So again, Windows V, I don't know if you can see this, or I'm just holding this up for my own good here. I can go down to, the first thing that I had there. It's really simple, but it's actually kind of powerful too. So if you find yourself constantly copy pasting, and again, this helped a ton with Google Classroom. It would, I'm sure, help with Google Calendar if you've got to if you've got to paste maybe the same class name multiple times, something like that. Yeah, it works really well. So instead of using Control C, Control V, you'll still use Control C, but then to paste something from the clipboard history, you'll use the Windows key. Again, the Windows key. I'm hoping you all can see this. Windows key V. However, you got to enable this functionality first. And I'm on the newest version of Windows, which, let me show you which one. Newest as of today anyways. So if you open up settings, I'm going to come down to About. I'm on 2004. And you can see it was just recently installed on the 28th of June. I say recently because today is the 8th of July. I'm not sure which versions this is in. Obviously it's in 2004. I think it was in the last one. What was it, 1909? I think it was there as well. But I only started recently using it myself. At any rate, if you're on one of the newer versions of Windows 10, you'll have this available. And basically, again, open up Settings, go into System. By the way, you can tell which version you're on by coming down to the bottom here and clicking About. That's what I was just in. Gives some info about your computer. It shows the device ID and product ID. Interesting. Anyways, instead of that, click on Clipboard. And you see here you can turn on clipboard history. So save multiple items to the clipboard to use later. Press the Windows logo key plus V to copy, to paste from it. So you would turn this on, And then I've also got this sync across devices. So when this is on, Microsoft receives your clipboard data and syncs it across devices. So now, for instance, if I opened up another Windows machine where I'm also signed in with my Microsoft account, and that's sort of key here, you do, in order to sync it across devices, you do have to be logged in with your Microsoft account, and you got to have clipboard history and sync on all of those devices. But if you have that, I can Control C on here and then Control V on another computer and have it show up in my history. So that's pretty sweet too. I haven't used that much, but for instance, I could very easily Control C on, let's say, a URL on something that I'm looking at on my laptop, but which I want to see on the TV. I could Windows V on the TV and have that link pop up. And then there are a few other options in there, but basically it's right in Clipboard here. A lot of folks don't know about it because it's a fairly new thing to my understanding. It was something that I didn't know about, frankly, and so that's why I'm sharing it with you guys, because I found it so useful. So that's really all it is. It's a quick, simple thing, but it is awesome, and it's a lifesaver. It saved me so much time, again, doing classroom stuff. So hopefully that helps y'all. Enjoy.